Hi, sugar pies. Hello. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. So, your girl's doing pretty good today. Not gonna lie, feeling pretty good. Other than the shitty haze that is looming about outside, that pisses me off because apparently Canada can't get their fucking shit together and put out some fires. God. I don't even get me started on that. I'm not even gonna get started right now on that whole situation. Like for real, it's ridiculous. Anyway, hi guys. How's it going? Hello, Eric. I'm not sure when you left this comment. I don't know if it was yesterday or today because I did put off this live because I had some shit to do yesterday. So I kind of put this off till today. So if you fall out of an airplane and don't have a parachute, what would you bring? A pair of iPhone earbuds. They will hang on something. Well, I must say, I don't really get the joke because, because I don't have an iPhone or iPhone earbuds. So I don't really get it. But thank you regardless of that joke. Or thank you regardless for that joke, I should say. Anywho, so I'll just, until somebody pops in eventually. And if nobody does, then I'll just say whatever I got to say anyway, because, I'm going to say what I got to say, regardless. You already know that. Anywho, let's catch up a little bit first before we get into this topic. Uh, how have you been? You been good? I hope so. I've been doing pretty good. I'm doing really good with my dieting thing. You guys, if you've been here, I've been doing the fasting, intermittent fasting, where I don't eat for 16 hours and I eat one meal within an 8-hour period. And if I need a little snack, I got granola bars that I'll, have snack. Or sometimes I will, boil a couple hard boiled eggs. I guess that's good for you. So I'll, if I'm feeling a little peckish, I'll just eat some eggs or have a granola bar. And I know that they have sugar in them, okay? But I mean, it's less than a can of pop. Or I'll eat a popsicle. The little ones that come in the little tubey things that, they're all juice and then you got to freeze them or whatever. But anywho, I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Drinking more water, drinking less pop or soda, wherever you come from, whatever you call it. I only have one in the morning when I first wake up. I have one in the morning because your girl's a caffeine addict, okay? And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that, whether it be, pop, soda, whatever you call it, or coffee or tea or whatever. Sometimes you just need a little extra boost. And your girl needs that sometimes. So, in the morning for sure. So I drink my caffeinated beverage in the morning. And then the rest of the day, I drink water or, I have me some juice if I'm like, I need a little something with flavor. Cranberry juice. Uh, and I know it's sugary too, but I like Hawaiian punch. I'm getting my niece and nephew tomorrow. So We got a big old thing of that blue Hawaiian punch and a big old thing of those popsicles. But anywho, hang on, guys. I know I probably shouldn't go outside with the air quality being the way it is with my having the sinus issues that I have. But fuck it. I'm gonna go have a little porch session. Because I want to talk about the latest bullshit. And if you are familiar with Summer Wells's case, which if you follow me here, if you come here frequently or whatever, then you know by now about Summer Wells because we've talked about it plenty. Hang on, babes. Anywho, there's been some not really developments in the case at all. But there are some developments when it comes to the circus that has developed from this poor little girl's case. And it's a fucking circus. We know all these clown show, freak show, sideshow fucks, the tragedy pimps, whatever you want to call them. You already know. And when I come back in, I'll break the laptop out and we'll be watching some videos. Well, you guys will be listening. I will be watching, but honestly, some videos I don't even watch. I just listen to what is said. But anyway, there's some interesting things going on. So there's a tragedy pimp known as Ziggy. I'm sure you know her. God, I can't stand her. She is so annoying. I forgot she even existed, honestly, until this shit came up. Which she's probably loving the fact that people remembered that I exist. These tragedy pimps are something else, man. They really are. But anyway, if you're familiar with Summer Wells' case, then you'll know that she has a neighbor. There was a neighbor out there by the name of Fred Hill. Well, recently he got arrested for maintaining a trap house, basically, or having a trap house and selling, Ice Ice Baby and manufacturing the Ice Ice Baby. If you don't know what that is, methamphetamine. Methamphetamine. Oh, hello, Eric. I'm sorry. I was so busy running my mouth. I didn't see. What do you think the chances are that Coburger is innocent? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Amanda and I were talking about this the other day. Hang on one second, babe. Deep down in my heart of hearts, man, I don't know. If I have to pick innocent or guilty and not I don't know or unsure, if I had to pick either innocent or guilty, had to. I'm going to say guilty. I'm sorry. But the fact that there were, his DNA being found on the knife sheath, and then, yes, his phone records, he was all over that area. Exactly. And the car, and I guess there, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a dog hair fibers from the victim's dog that was at his apartment. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but please correct me if I'm wrong. They said the DNA might be junk, though. How in the world would they say? How in the world would they come to that conclusion? You know what I mean? I haven't watched anything recently about it, so you know more than I do about what's going on. I haven't really followed it much lately, but that's a good question. Because you know, my friend Amanda on here, you've met her on here. We talk outside of YouTube, and we were discussing the possibility that maybe he is innocent. And I mean, oh, it's hard to say. Personally, I think that he did it. I really do. There's just something about him. But like my friend Amanda said, though, just because he's a little weird and eccentric doesn't necessarily mean he's a murderer. That is true. But there's just something, the vibe, and I get vibes. I get the vibes. Just recently saw their defense is going for not guilty and is demanding discovery for what evidence the DA has. Man, they're why okay, this may sound stupid, but why would they need to know what evidence they have so that they can be like, oh, well, so they can make up an explanation for why they have that evidence? You know what I mean? That doesn't seem like it would be very smart to be handing over evidence to the defense. You know what I mean? I don't I'm not very good when it comes to law stuff. So please, I apologize if I sound stupid. I really do. But yeah, that don't sound like it would be good for the defense, of course, but it don't sound like it would. It sounds like it would be very detrimental to the prosecution. His first plea was remaining silent. The whole situation seems but yeah, it does. And yeah, I remember that. He remained silent or whatever. And now he's saying not guilty. Man, he all I got to say is he must feel really fucking confident. There's just so much, man. There's so much like Another thing. Now you got me started, Eric, on this. But no, another thing is the fact that he was like a law student or whatever. And do you remember the survey questions and stuff like that he was asking people? And it's just, there's too many things that can't be chalked up to coincidence when it comes to that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Personally, I think he's guilty. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I could be wrong. I want to tell you something controversial. Let me know your thoughts. Uh, always thought it was strange that roommate, one of the surviving roommates, I can't remember her name, claimed that she's seen him and didn't call the police until like what was it, like 6 hours later or some shit. And no, I'm not going to chalk it up to, oh, she was in shock. No, 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 no. There's no fucking way. Sorry, but no. You're not in shock. You're not going to go back to bed after seeing a strange man in your home. You are fucking calling 911. I don't care who you are. You are locking your door and you are calling 911 and saying there's a strange fucking man in my house. He was trying to see what emotions people were feeling during crimes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you remember. Yeah, isn't it? It is weird. It is weird. And I know people are like, well, you don't know what you would do in that situation. Yes, I do. I would not freeze for 6 hours and be like, oh my God, oh, there's a strange man in the house without calling the police. There's no fucking way. Nobody would do that. Nobody would just sit there, oh, frozen. Oh, there was a man in my house. Everybody will call the police and be like, hey, and you're absolutely not going back to freaking bed. I know this may be a little controversial when people say, "Oh, you're victim blaming." No, oh God, don't even get me started. Most girls wouldn't even open the door twice; they would be right on the. Yes, exactly, Eric. Especially a girl. I mean, a guy too, but you're right. A girl definitely would, call 911 right away. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know people at the beginning of this were like, maybe she was in shock. And I've never bought that. I have never bought that. Especially if they yell through the walls and their roommates are not giving the all clear. Yeah, exactly. You're calling 911. I don't care who you are. I don't care how shocked you think you are. You're not going to just sit there for 6 hours and do nothing. And you're damn sure not going back to fucking bed. I can tell you exactly what I would do in that situation. I would, as soon as I seen that dude, my ass is slamming that door, locking it, calling 911. Dude would have been caught. Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, I'm sorry. I am sorry. That has always struck me weird. Could it have been arranged and Koberger was like a hitman? See, that's what Amanda and I were talking about too. If it could have been like an arranged thing. Now, this is not, don't get it twisted. Anybody listening, nobody's blaming anything on anybody. Nobody is pointing the finger or anything like that. We are just talking and speculating, thinking, using our logical brains here, critical thinking skills. So anybody listening, get that stupid, oh, you're victim blaming. You're trying to blame an innocent person, because we're not putting blame on anybody. We are speculating, we are brainstorming, we are using our critical thinking skills and logic. But yeah, we were also talking about if it could have been an arranged thing. I don't know. It could be. Maybe Koberger is the fall guy, because he did have a drug problem, and I've heard tales that was a popular like drug spot. Which, hey, I mean that wouldn't surprise me. It's a house full of college students getting drunk, and of course there was probably drugs. How does the DoorDash order at the exact time it happened fall into the puzzle? Yeah. See what I mean? I'm seeing what you're talking about. It's almost, you put the puzzle pieces together here, and it's almost as if it were orchestrated. Like literally. Now you got my brain just going. I need to go out on the porch and have a porch session and talk to you about this. But yeah, it feels so orchestrated. And I don't know about y'all, but I know the more I think about these cases and stuff, the more my mind changes. Like right off the rip, when it comes to Koberger, right off the rip, I was like, "Yep, old boy is guilty as sin. No doubt in my mind. He is guilty. He is the dude." But then you get to thinking, it's like, wait, what if maybe he was involved, but he didn't do this alone? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if there's more to the story? The same with, like, Summer Wells's case. I thought they would find Brian Laundrie alive. Yeah, I did too. Same here. I thought they would find him alive too. But what really annoys me about that case is that he offed himself and he made that little suicide letter or whatever. He still was lying because he's like, I don't want people to think that I'm a monster. Like the narcissism, man. The narcissism. Like, even though he wasn't going to be alive anymore, he couldn't tell the truth. I, I don't know, lost my temper is what I'm guessing happened. I mean, we can pretty much guess that. Lost my temper and I strangled her and she died, you know? He tried to make himself look like a hero. And I'm sorry, but if anybody believed that bullshit ass story in that suicide letter, you're a silly goose. That's all I got to say. You are one silly ass goose if you believe that. Cause that was just oh. But anyway, that was a good question though. Do I think Koberger is guilty? I don't know. I'm so unsure. But if I had to pick guilty, yes, or guilty or not guilty, I'd have to go with guilty. If I had to pick one or the other, I would have to go with guilty. Oh, it just drives me so nuts. And oh, Eric, I'm not sure. I can't remember if. Hang on, babe. I'm gonna go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna go take a pee break before we go outside. But I can't remember. Are you familiar with Summer Wells's case? I know we've talked about it on here, like a lot, but I don't know if you know the whole thing about it or not. Let me know. I'm gonna mute you one sec, and I'm gonna pee, and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, babes. Hang on, I gotta wash my hands. Not as much as okay. So you're not too familiar with Summer's case. But you know that she is a missing little girl. She's been missing for 2 years now. It was 2 years, June 15th. She's been gone. Um, from Rogersville, Tennessee, in rural Tennessee, very rural. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Rural. Don't make fun of my speech. Hello, SDA. Good to see you. So happy you popped in the chat, man. Today. Oh, it's humid. Oh, it smells weird. You guys, it smells chemically. There's a haze, as you know, from that bullshit in Canada going on. It's very like, hang on, let me show you guys. It's like really hazy. Can you see that? It's like really, you can see it over the cornfield over there, how hazy it is. Oh my, there was a car there on fire. Oh, Jesus. That's awful. I hope everybody's all right that was in the vehicle. Sheesh. Oh, anyway, it smells really funny out here. It smells like damp forest and wet soil, which is probably from it being rainy the last couple of days. Oh no, I don't live in Canada. I live in Ohio, but we're getting like the air quality, like we get air quality alerts and shit like that. Like I don't know if you seen last week how it was in New York. It was horrible. New York was awful. It was in New York. It was like boy, that breeze feels good. In New York, I just got a whiff of burniness, like campfire. But New York was awful. Yep, there. See, the wind blew, and I smell that campfire smell again, which we had last week. So weird. But on the outside of the car was oh okay. Well, that's still awful, but I'm glad it wasn't the inside. Oh, you live in Toronto? Oh well, phew, I my prayers are with you right now because I guess from what I've been seeing, my mom, she's been really keeping a close attention on all that stuff going on up there. There's some crazy ass wildfires going on. And all this time I was like, what the hell? How? How did these start? I mean, I know in California, uh, it's very dry and there's not a lot of rain and stuff like that. And so it's to be expected there. But I never saw it. Canada had wildfires like that. And I guess I was reading up about it, could be from like uh lightning, and I guess it's been really dry up there, is what I was seeing anyway. It smells like campfire and wet hay, kinda, which is probably because there's farmland nearby. So that's probably what I'm smelling. Like we got cornfields and there's farms. There's a farm right across the way, and there's some people it's not really a farm, but they got like sheep. And I live by a river, and there's a shit ton of trees everywhere. But oh my god, my nose. I probably shouldn't be outside with the air quality levels being the way they are and me having my sinus issues. The next province, not here yet. If so, oh, well, good. I hope you guys stay good. But yeah, it's so weird that, like, you see, I'm in Ohio, and I guess Chicago, it's real bad. Like, we're getting like the haziness from it. Unless it's a lie and we're just getting weird chemicals blown all over us from the government, which I don't trust the United States government these days. Well, I never do. I never trust them. So, it's hard to tell. It could be just people say smell it. I don't know. I can't. Huh. Oh, I'm sorry. My nose is gross. See, I don't smell it now, but when the wind, like when the breeze blows, I get like a little, it smells kind of like a campfire. Which around where I live, people have little fires all the time because we live in like kind of country-ish, like little village, and people have, their little campfires, little fire pits or whatever. So it could be that too. But no, I believe, uh, and this isn't the first time that this has happened when these wildfires going on because uh a week or 2 ago, I remember my mom's like, "It smells like a campfire outside," and we were having a weather quality, or well, not weather quality, but air quality warning and shit like that. They pop up on my phone because I got this, weather app or whatever, and, like, I stepped outside and it legit smelled like a campfire, like, when we used to go camping a lot, when I was a kid and shit, and it smelled like we were at that campsite, it smelled like campfire. More at Niagara Falls, which is almost 3 hours from me. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I've been to Niagara Falls one time, but yeah, New York got hit bad with it, like, oh, it was horrible. I remember seeing, like, pictures and video and stuff. It was like a brown haze. Ew, ugh. I was like, "Dang." But I guess today it's real bad in Chicago, and it's not it's, like, hazy here, like, it's humid and, like, kind of foggy, like a fog. It's almost like a fog, like a white fog. And there's a slight it's not real bad, but when the wind blows, there's a slight, like, campfire smell, but it's not as bad as it was that one time when I was telling you about it. So, it's crazy how something that could, in Canada can affect the United States like that. Yeah, it's crazy. But, I heard that a bunch of firefighters and stuff from here in the US are up there trying to fight it and stuff, and which, this may be a little bit of good news. This might be a little bit of good news for you guys up there. I keep an eye on, like, her because it's the start of hurricane season, and I like to, like, keep an eye on that kinda stuff because I have a fascination with weather and stuff. So, there's some tropical storms, and they're, like, all lined up in a row, and, some of them are projected, at least 1 or 2, I don't know. There's, like, a few of them, but at least one of them I know for a fact is projected to, hit Canada. So I don't know if it will or not. I mean, they're unpredictable. They could change course or they could completely die before they even hit land. So hopefully, maybe, I mean, it's crazy you hope for like tropical hurricane weather, but maybe they will hit there and that'll cause a lot of, some downpours on those wildfires and hopefully put it out. Right? Yeah. See, yeah, that's like around here. They got a fire. Everybody has a little fire pit. There's that smell again. I'm sorry, guys. My nose sounds horrible. I got sinus issues, and you already know. If you know me, you already know I got sinus issues. Anywho, regardless of all that, I hope everybody's feeling all right. Hope your allergies or sinuses aren't doing too bad. I mean, it's pretty bad when you can't even go outside. Like, regardless of our nationalities or age or color or whatever, have to breathe oxygen. And when that is compromised, that's not fucking good because we need that to live. We need oxygen. We need to breathe to be able to live. Every little thing, every living thing needs to breathe. Yeah, like I can't even see the clouds right now actually. Like I should walk out into the yard and see if I can. But no, I can't even see. It's just like a white haze. There's I can't see like a peak of the sun. I can't see any clouds or anything. It's just white. It's almost like this is one of my favorite all-time horror movies and you'll know if you've seen the tattoo on my back. But this is my one of my favorite all-time movies. Um have you ever seen Silent Hill? Oh, I love that movie. It is like I said, it's my favorite horror movie ever. I got a nurse, one of the creepy nurses, tattooed on my back. Like it's my favorite. Eventually my whole back is gonna be Silent Hill. But I'm gonna have like the pyramid head dude with the big giant like knife thingy and like the creepy church with the creepy cross and all other monsters and stuff like that. But anyway, I digress. Have you ever seen Silent Hill? What it looks like? It's like a white haze or whatever, and there's ash like everywhere. Well, there's not ash here; it's just a haze. But hang on a sec, babe. Hello. You be careful. That was cute. Sorry, guys. A little kid and his dad went. Well, might be his dad or his grandpa. He was riding a bike, and a little kid was driving his little Jeep thing. That was cute. Anywho, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Hang on. There we go. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Silent Hill. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do a quick Google real fast. Oh, okay. That's the tree guys. They were out here cutting trees going by. But no, that's what it looks like out here. It looks like Silent Hill, but minus the ashes and stuff. There's no like ash raining down. It's just that foggy white, like you can't see the clouds, you can't see the sun, you can't see anything. That's what it looks like. Oh, crud. Hi again. Hello. Oh, I dropped something I gotta grab real quick. Oh, I like your car. Bye bye. See you later. All right, we're good. Oh, anywho, what was I saying? I'm sorry. I have OCD and a bunch of things happened all at once. I got off track. That little boy drove uh, back through with his papa or his dad or whatever. Looks like it might be his grandpa, but I don't know. What a cute little shit. Yeah, it's Silent Hill there with yeah. That's what it reminds me of. Uh I'll give you in case anybody watches this and you don't know what Silent Hill is. It's a horror movie. It's from I think it was like the early 2000s. I don't think it was 90s. I think it was early 2000s. But it's based off this place that I've been so fascinated with, and I'm thinking about someday going and visiting. It's only like 3.5 hours away from where I live, I think. 3.5, 4, something like that. But it's loosely based. I mean, it's not based like it's definitely not a true story. But the idea of it sprang from this place called Centralia, and it's in Pennsylvania, and it's like this little mining town it used to be, and it was like a big booming like I've watched documentaries about it. It was a very cute little town. Well, the mines caught on fire and they are still burning to this day. Which is like I think this happened like 50 or 60 years ago. I can't remember. But yeah, they're still burning to this day, underground fires. Everybody had to be evacuated. Like there's some people that still live there, they're like, I'm not moving, like order. I think there's like three or four people that still lived around on their order, and like I don't know. But a lot of the town had to be evacuated and shit, and steam comes out of like the cracks in the ground, and some of the trees are like permanently burnt, and like there's this road, I forget the main road or whatever that goes through there. They call it the graffiti highway because people who visited, they go there and they graffiti like their names or whatever on the road, and it is so cracked, like it has big old trenches in it and stuff from the heat underneath, and smoke comes out of it. Like it's crazy. But anyway, that's where the inspiration for that movie came from. Is from that. But it's about this it's just a horror movie, like a psychological horror movie. This chick goes to Silent Hill and she's looking for her daughter, her adopted daughter and stuff, and there's all kinds of these scary ass crazy monsters that keep popping up, and there's like this crazy cult, and it's really cool. It's a really cool horror movie. Like it's kind of cheesy, but what horror movies aren't cheesy? And there was also games inspired by Silent Hill. Or wait, yeah. Yeah, there are Silent Hill games. Yeah. I've never played. I don't think I've ever played any of the Silent Hill games, but I've heard of them. I might have on the original PlayStation. I don't know. I didn't become a hardcore like actual gamer until like uh I was older, like mid 20s. I started to really get into gaming, like all Assassin's Creed games and shit like that. God, I love Assassin's Creed. All the Sims games. I played those even in my teenage years on the computer, old ass gateway computer in Sims 1. That was like my favorite. That was, Anyhow, that's what it reminds me of. That's what all this fogginess and these fires and stuff like that reminds me of. It reminds me a lot of Silent Hill. But anyway, let me talk about the matter at hand. I know over here we kind of go off on other topics sometimes, but that's what we do because we're just hanging out, chilling, and talking. That's what we do here. We chill, we talk about all kinds of things. We talk about important things, we talk about not so important things sometimes. But no, back to the main topic at hand. So, if you aren't already familiar with the case of Summer Wells, I mean, if you're not already now, then oh my, I don't know what to tell you. You must be new here. But for anybody new, Summer Wells is a missing little girl who's been gone for 2 years now. June 15th, she came missing out of Rogersville, Tennessee, which in a rural part of Rogersville, Tennessee. Um, and she's been missing without a trace since then. And there's been a circus on the internet about it, people exploiting her tragic story, and yeah, it's just been crazy. But anyway, there we call them tragedy pimps. And there has been a one of the top tragedy pimps known as Ziggy. Sorry if you like her, but I'm just going to say I don't know why you do like her because she's clearly a tragedy pimp, which we should be against those kind, but whatever. Anyway, and what she does to get, I mean, it's okay to talk about these cases, but there's a way to do it and there's a way not to do it. I'm just saying. But she called, video called this prisoner who is Fred Hill, who is the neighbor of Summer Wells and her family, one of their neighbors. And he recently was arrested before basically running a trap house. We'll just say that, and manufacturing methamphetamines, ice, ice, baby. So he's looking at some big boy time. And she video called him because prisoners can get video calls nowadays. Jesus. Oh, God. They like seriously the privileges that some prisons have these days. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I remember my brothers just like 4 years ago, might be a little more, 3, 4 years ago, something like that. When my brothers would tell me about prison and how shitty it was, and they're talking, telling stories, you could tell they have PTSD about it and shit. It's like these motherfuckers get like they can have a cash app, they can get like they can run fucking TikToks and shit like that, and it's like what the fuck for real? Video chats and stuff. Okay, I mean the video chat thing is. whatever, the JPay app. Whatever. Anyway, I digress. That's not important. But anyway, she video called him, and anybody with common sense would know that this is a prison call. And yeah, of course, the prison is going to record it, but that doesn't give you the permission to record the call. Like anybody with common sense should know that. Like seriously. Uh, well, he was telling her in this video call about this guy. Uh, Dang it, Amanda, are you here? I need you because I can't remember his name. This guy who is now deceased took Summer and hit her behind a waterfall on the edge of a cliff or something like that. And this recorded phone call, video phone call that Ziggy recorded illegally. Like it, I mean, I honestly, I don't think she's going to go to jail for it or anything, but people are like, "You're going to get to jail." But I'm like, they probably told you, like, you can't do this. This is against our whatever policies. She was probably reprimanded for it, but she recorded that and put it on YouTube because it's hot content. That's some hot, juicy content. And this was Ziggy's mind frame. This is what she was thinking. "Ooh, this is such juicy content. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so many clicks and views. Everybody's gonna remember that I exist. People are gonna remember me, and people are gonna, even if they talk shit about me, they're still gonna be talking." That's very much her mentality. Like, seriously, I forgot she existed until this. For real. I really did because I don't give these lames my valuable time. Unless I'm watching a clip channel. I give and I support the clip channels. The good ones anyway that call these idiots out. But other than that, they don't get any of my attention because my attention is a privilege, my darling. Man, this cardinal is so red. Hi. Oh, okay. Whatever. Well, fine. Bye then. Oh, hi. He flew back. I said hi to this red, like he's super red. Oh my god, he's so cute. You're not allowed to have pet cardinals, are you? Because they're a state like bird or some shit protected. We have cardinals coming in the yard all the time though, and those little blue jays. It's because we got a little habit. We're creating a little bird habitat, and we got a bird bath. We got a couple hummingbird feeders and some tall grass and whatever. Some little odds and ends statues and stuff for them to chill on. We need to get an actual like bird seed feeder, which we will eventually, but it's coming along. We need to put some more stuff in there, but it's coming along. But anywho, yeah, Ziggy's a tragedy pimp. She is relishing in this. Everybody's talking about me. She's just loving it because that's what people like that love. They don't care if they're doing wrong or if they fuck up or if they're whatever. They don't care about anything but, "Oh my god, I'm getting the views. People are talking about me even if it's in a bad way." Like, seriously, she's the type of person that would probably sell out her own mother for, some hot content. I'm actually very glad that you said who because this bitch isn't worth knowing. But she's a tragedy pimp. Her name's Ziggy. And honestly, she hasn't really I forgot she even existed until she put this video out about her illegally recording a conversation, a video call between her and Fred Hill, who is the neighbor of Summer Wells. And Summer Wells said that, or not Summer Wells, Fred said that a man who's deceased, I can't remember his name, uh, I think it was like a nickname, his nickname was Cotton or something like that, is the one who took Summer and whatever and hid her behind a waterfall. And now he's no longer allowed visitation. He got his visitation rights from him, which I mean, yeah, it does make you think, but honestly, it doesn't. Knowing like some of the basics about like the prison system that I know, because not I'm and I don't say this proudly, but I'm kind of familiar with how shit works, kind of. But since she recorded that and it was put on the internet, and people badger that police department so much, like it's ridiculous. These tragedy pimps badger them so badly. It is, imagine that they could get anything done in Summer's case, let alone their everyday work, like just 9 to 5 work it. Well, not really 9 to 5, but you know what I mean. But anyway, he's in trouble now for saying that. Whether there be any truth to it or not, I don't know, because I mean, we don't know. We can't say one way or another. Is it noteworthy? Yeah, but that's between him and law enforcement. Yeah, Don moved. Yeah, they live in where is it? Arkansas now? Am I right? If I'm Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was they're living in Arkansas now, I think. That seems to be a pattern for them guys though. From what we've known. You don't know? Okay. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure they live in Arkansas now. But doesn't that seem to be like a common theme for the Wells? Like they are always like getting into trouble in one state. Okay. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is Arkansas. But oh yeah, it seems like a pattern with Candace and Dawn. They like fuck shit up in one state, move to a different state, try to start new. Fuck shit up in that one, move to a different one, try to start new. Like, I don't know. Some people think that they can escape their issues by moving to a different state, and that's not always the case. I mean, it could be in some circumstances, but that's not always the case. Anyway. All right, babe, let's break out the laptop and see what kind of YouTube fuckery we can listen to. I think I'm going to sit. I think I'm going to set my stuff up. Set my little, I call it my little office space. I think I'm going to set it up here at the coffee table today, because sitting on those bar stools gets to your girl's back after a while. Got my bottle of water. All right. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Hang on. Man, I feel like I'm breathing funny now out my nose. Like I'm stuffy. I forgot. Your girl finally bought a mouse. Okay, plug this bitch in. Flip this up. Oh, while I'm getting situated here, I need to vent real quick. So, as you guys know, your girl is very much single. I've been very single for going on probably 8 years now. I don't know, 7, 8 years, something like that. And I am absolutely in no rush to change that, like at all, of course. Hi, Lena. Well, I do, however, there we go, don't mind making new friends. Potentially, once I get to know them and I feel the vibe is right, potentially meeting them. And just being friends and see what we're going with the flow. I'm very I'm very okay with going with the flow, but it starts with good conversation. Hey, quit, Luna. Anyway, so I started talking to this guy the other day, and Luna, quit. I know you're all jacked up on catnip, but quit it. The conversation was okay enough to where I felt okay after a couple days to be like, hey, you can text me. That's a big feat. That's a big feat for me. If I give you my number, that is a big, yeah, you better feel privileged. And it's just like, oh my God. We had like one good conversation, and then we were texting each other, and it's been so boring. Just like, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, that's cool. And I feel like I'm the one who has to carry the conversation to come up with stuff to talk about and like be engaging. And it's really fucking annoying. It's like, oh my God, I wish I did. There's just something there's no substance. It's a very much, and he is, I don't know. Maybe it'll get better. We've only been talking for a couple of days, so maybe it'll get better. I don't know. I need to stop being so and he lives in the same town as I do. And I'm pretty sure that he is a drug addict. I don't know if he still is or if that's in his past because, your girl snoops on Facebook. I found out about him without him even telling me anything. But I'm pretty sure he is now. He could be hiding it, but because you can't believe everything that people put on there. But he seems to look better than he used to. So, because I seen old pictures from 2018, and he very much looked like one of these dope heads running around. You know what I mean? And some of his friends on his Facebook are very well known, like drug addicts. But I don't know. Everybody can change. They can change their ways. If I can change my ways, anybody can. But that's just, I'm very cautious about that. I don't judge people. When he said he was on probation and he was in prison, I'm like, oh, here we go again. Fuck it every time. Every time I get interested, even the slightest bit interested in a dude, then comes oh yeah, I take medication because I'm bipolar. Yeah, I'm on probation. I was in prison. Drugs. You know what I mean? It's always the same fucking thing. But people can change, and people can change. They really can. I'm trying to be less judgmental when it comes to that shit. But I don't know why I can't attract some nice church boy. Why? Why can't I attract a nice church boy? Has a, you know, he has a healthy relationship with the Lord. He pays his bills, and he's hasn't been in trouble, and he doesn't have a billion baby mamas and a bunch of baggage, and he's just nice guy who stays to himself, maybe drinks him some beer, smokes him a little bud on the weekends, and yeah, why can't I attract that? Anywho, there's my rant. The guy I've been talking to for a couple of days is boring me, and I don't know if I want to talk to him anymore. His communication skills are not even subpar, they're abysmal. Mine aren't the best, but damn. All right, let's see. Let's see who we got here. I'm like not subscribed to like anybody anymore besides like the big actual YouTubers with like millions of, yeah. Which there's a couple here and there, like Trasha, she's a little channel, Tragedy Pimps, Exposed, Lippy, uh who else are we? Trasha. I haven't seen Trasha for a while. Hope she's doing good. Trasha, if you see this, hey girl, hi, love you. Mwah. Hope to talk to you here one of these days soon, girl. It's been a while. Oh, I forgot I had my mom's church's YouTube on here. uh, some reaction channels. Explore with us, of course, because I love them. I don't have any at least on here anymore because after you guys told me how big of a bitch she is. She is. She's an arrogant, like, ego. She has like the ego. Since her channel blew up, she's got a big time ego. Oh yeah, and Cam and Allie cracking cases. Oh, I'm looking. Where do I see these people? Are you talking about the ones that I'm reading now? I'm reading these off my subscription, who I'm subscribed to on YouTube. If you're talking about the guys in my life, oh God, they just kind of gravitate to me. Anywho, let's see who's got something going on that we can listen to. Oh, there's Ziggy. She made some All right, here's a video, Tragedy Pimps Exposed. It's only a couple minutes long. Exactly. I can't stand those people. They get big and forget about, exactly. They forget who made them, the subscribers. They do. They forget that. And Annie Elise is one of them who's forgotten. So she can suck my she can suck my butt. Anyway, I think I watched this one before. It's on Tragedy Pimps Exposed. It says Ziggy thinks this is fun and games, and this was 4 days ago. I'm out of eggs and I want to cook some fried squash. That actually kind of sounds good. Will milk work instead of eggs to make the breading stick? Uh, I don't know. I mean, you could try. You could try it. Let me think. Do you have like maybe some olive oil? Olive oil is better for you than vegetable oil. I know it's still oil, but olive oil is better for you than vegetable oil. That's what I would say. I mean, yeah, dip them in milk maybe, and then coat them in your breading. Fry them in some olive oil or something. Or you could use olive oil and then dip them in the breading, and that might work. I don't know. Experiment. That's what I do. If I had a big channel, I would help others to get big. Exactly. You would support the the little word channels, because guess what? That's where you came from. See, exactly. You were, we all start out. Only have two for. I'm like a girl. Sorry, God. That I swear the air quality is shitty out there, because I do feel like I smoked cigarettes or something. But no, exactly. You would help. You would promote the littler ones. You would help them. Because that's how we all start, dude. We all start as a, and then it's like I always say this. People, the preaching, like the, what was I gonna say? They get, they start to get a taste of, they get that taste of monetization. I think that's what happens. They get that little taste of monetization and get that little couple $100 every. I mean, YouTube does not pay that good unless you have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers or millions. Like seriously, like YouTube doesn't pay that great. But they get that little, that little taste, and their ego flies like big time. They think they are something. Oh, I don't even know what this is. Hang on, I'm gonna click on it, and if it's stupid, I'm not. Oh, Ziggy, you're sick. This is a missing child's case that you're messing. I want. Okay, I wonder what this is.
Here, we'll do this. Here, we'll do this.
Hang on, I want to read that.
Here.
Oh, sorry. Anyone supporting her and or sending money needs to give their entire head a shake. Yeah. The other YouTubers get mad at people asking for help to grow their channel. I know, it's pathetic. It's like, are you serious? You were one. You know that we all start off at the bottom. You were at the bottom at some point. You don't want to help others get big. You know what it is? Because they feel threatened. They don't want. That's what it is. Because they're like, oh, then you could possibly be bigger than me someday. I can't have that. That's what it is, man. It's all fucking ego. Hey, Amanda. I'm about to jump into the second half of my DVL. Just wanted to say hi. Well, hello. Knows he's being. Fred Hill knows he's being recorded. Yeah, he may have got threats, so wants to be alone. Who knows? They're all whack. Yeah, it's hard to tell. They are all whack. Right. Same here. My friend lives in Alberta, Canada. Says it's bad. It's smoky here, and oh, it's smoky there too. Yeah, it's weird here too. It's very much Silent Hill vibes. Okay, babe, we'll be here chatting for a little bit. I got what you're saying, Alberta. Yeah, but Fred fucking I mean, it's common sense that the jails record you. I mean, dumbass Ziggy shouldn't have done it, but she did it, and you know, whatever. I can't stand that bitch, man. She is mad whack, dude. She's fucking mad whack. Like for real, I forgot she existed until this shit. All right, babe. You hang on. Okay. Yes. All right, darling. You have a good time. And if I don't talk to you later, then I'm sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once. But yes. All right, Amanda. I will talk to you later, my darling. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Mwah. And if I don't talk to you later, I hope you have a fabulous night. Anyway, I'm going to listen to this. Uh,
Here, we'll do this.
oh, she's just so unpleasant to look at.
These are never.
I'm not making fun of anybody for their looks, but she's just. I mean, I'm not the greatest thing on earth. I have flaws, but it's her vibe. It's just her. It's not even about looks. It's just ew.
Her right though. I don't.
Oh my god. She's got dowsing rods. Do you know what dowsing rods are? If you're familiar with um ghost hunters, like ghost adventures, like ghost hunting type stuff, the little rods that they hold in their hand and the spirits are supposed to be able to communicate with them. This is fucking stupid. This I forgot about this. I've seen this already, but I forgot this existed. Anyway, she has those. Wow. Yeah, that too. Like they're supposed to tell you when water's in the air or some shit like that. Yeah, but they also use them in like ghost adventures and ghost hunters and shit like the paranormal bullshit. But she has a pair of those. She's talking about Summer Wells. I think we know where this is going.
Okay, so spirit open is for yes, closed is for no. Did law enforcement find Summer Wells? Did law enforcement find Summer Wells?
First off, they're not fortune telling type things, you dumb bitch. Oh my god, this eyebrows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But her bad eyebrow, and my eyebrows look like crap. They need plucked, and I've overplucked the shit out of them, so some don't grow back real good. But the eyebrows just drive me nuts. I'm sorry. I have weird things. I'm not being judgmental. I have weird things. Bad eyebrows really get to me. Anyway, you dumb bitch, you are using these wrong because if you're doing it in a paranormal sense, you are asking actual like a spirit. It's not like she's using this as like a not a fortune telling, but like I don't know, like a sight, like not psychic, but like a future telling type thing. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Hopefully. She asked, yeah, why is this funny? The bitch is laughing and grinning. Why is this funny? This is a missing child's case that you're playing with, you stupid fuck. This is not games. This is not to play with. Oh, I'm going to get these dowsing odds and ask the rods and ask the spirits if Summer Wells has been found. Oh, this is like bottom of the barrel, like scum sucking content. Oh my god, I just want to punch her. Her face just is very punchable.
Open for yes, closed for no. Did law enforcement find Summer Wells?
You don't care about Summer. I mean, that is clear. Tragedy pimps has, you know how they do. They have their little input that they type in. Like you can go watch this video if you'd like to actually see it instead of just hearing. No, she doesn't care. None of them do. She's sitting there just grinning away. Like looks like holding back laughter.
Just trying to say yes.
Oh I have God.
I have not had the most luck with these. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because you don't know what you're doing, and you're just oh my God. those say I'm skeptical about those things anyway. I've never used them, but this bitch is playing and having a grand old time in the name of a missing child. That's fucking gross, dude. Why do you like Ziggy? If you like Ziggy, why do you like her? Like, I'm not judging, but why? She's sitting there grinning away.
Me and Benny will laugh at you. It's okay. It's fun. It's all in fun.
It's not in fun. It's a missing child. It's not fun.
Open for yes, closed for no.
You know it's hard out here for a
Wow. Tragedy Pimp says, I feel sick after what I watched tonight. I didn't clip and won't. I repeat it. And I didn't clip and won't. That must be a typo. And won't repeat any of it. This video is not monetized for ad revenue. I don't even know what else to say. Except many prayers for Summer and her family and all those who truly care about her. Yes, thank you for that. Oh my God. Why am I? Yeah, I don't watch her either. This comment is perfect. Ziggy is extremely immature. She's experienced the highs and lows of YouTube, and all it has done is spotlight her deficiencies. There is a special place for her, PG and several others. I wonder if the spirits know what happened to Hunter Bites. Oh my God, I wish I had. Let me go out and get a couple sticks and we'll ask. Oh, you're good, babe. Listen to this comment, guys. This is from somebody who says they're a paranormal investigator. I have been a paranormal investigator for almost 20 years. Ziggy is making a mockery of this field. Dowsing rods are not supposed to be used like that. See? What makes her believe she has spirits in her house answering questions about Summer? Exactly. And somebody replied to that and says, well, she's not a professional anything except liar and scammer. So her sitting there thinking this would work is just laughable and shows her ignorance in the paranormal field. She clearly has no idea what the fuck she is doing. It's so bad. She can't even pretend very well. God, Lord, please don't let that bitch get a hold of a Ouija board. For the love of God. I don't think if you play with them and you are experienced and you know what to do and what not to do and how to handle them, by all means. And if you're in a good mental state where you can't be fucked with, like, because you will open yourself up to those negative entities that will fuck with you. And, if you know what you're doing, though, whatever, but I can't see what you wrote. No, the last message I got from you is this one, babe. So, for the love of God, please don't let her get her hands on a Ouija board. This sums her up quite neatly. This is how she looks at this in all cases. Anything that brings more money is all good with her, and she is reaching. Yep. Yeah. You put two more? Oh, well, they didn't pop up. YouTube does that sometimes, though. It's stupid. I've just kind of accepted it. It happens sometimes. Anywho, this person says, it's all fun. This case is sad, and I'm sorry, but nothing is laughable. I pray that law enforcement is able to find Summer, and I'm praying for her parents. Same. What a mess this case has become. People like Ziggy making a mockery of it. Ew. Poor little Summer. Tragedy Pimps Exposed put a comment in here. It said, I had more or equal issue with what she did before this. It was all disgusting. Oh, I refuse to clip it / replay it. She could very possibly ruin this investigation and any hope of justice for Summer. I literally don't even know what to say. I feel sick. Wow, I wonder what she did. I'm not going to go look, but I'll take their word for it. Yeah, I agree with that comment. Ziggy needs a real hobby. Ego driven actions. Yep. Wow. I wonder what else she did, but I'm not gonna go out and give her the satisfaction of getting my click and view. She ain't getting this is as much of my valuable time that she gets is through this. Oh, I don't know, babe. I don't know. YouTube's stupid. Some people have actually quite a few people have had that issue in the past. I don't know what it is. I tried to figure it out before. Me and well, she was my friend then, but she isn't anymore because YouTube land. But a friend I made on here, she was we tried a couple different things, but like, good lord. I don't know. YouTube's fucking stupid. Anyway, I'm just looking at these. She's nasty through and through. Yep, agreed with that one. I'm just looking through all these comments to see if there's a hint of what did she do that was so horrible, that was worse than this. Hang on, babe. Come tonight, you see. Come tonight, you see. So here's this comment that I agree with. I hope this little girl's found. One day the truth will come. What will they Oh, okay, okay, okay. I can't say YouTube won't let me. Stop the message. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hang on, babe. Sorry. Give me 1 second, babe. Oh my god, my back. Ugh. Give me 1 sec. I need to give myself a little drinky drink. I think I'll have me some punch. Have some nice punch. Why not? I've been a good girl. I'll treat myself to punch. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Sorry, I made a mess. People make messes and don't clean them the fuck out. Hang on, guys. Here. All right, I'm coming. Sorry, guys, I had to get a drinky poo. Oh, 11:30. Oh, okay, on your channel? Okay. Are you doing a live or something, or are you premiering a video? What's it about? Oh, you're so okay, never mind. You just told me. All right, cool. Well, if I remember, I apologize because I do forget. If I remember around that time, I'll stop by and show some love. But if I don't, please forgive me. You know how forgetful I am. Oh, I am so forgetful. I apologize, guys. I don't mean to. Oh yeah, well, you know what? That notification bell don't work all the time because some of these channels I know that I've hit the notification bell on, I still don't get their notifications. But I will do it anyway regardless. But sometimes I don't have my phone handy. See what I'm saying? But anywho, you're right. It happens. Okay, babe. Thank you for coming in and chatting. I'm gonna jump off here. Amanda, thank you for coming. As always, love you, babe. Um, Eric, thank you for hanging out. I love chatting with you. You're welcome here anytime. And anybody else that I missed that came in and chatted, like, thank you too. I appreciate you. Yes, peace out, Girl Scout. You too, babe. You guys have a good night, okay? Anybody who watches the playback, thank you for the playback. I appreciate that too. I really do. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have. I think we almost have 600 subs. But hey, it ain't about numbers, guys. Okay? If you haven't done it already, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a little likey, pretty please, with sugar on top and a cherry and sprinkles. Please. It is a free way to show your girl some love. I love you. Mwah. Cash App tips, like I said, they're appreciated, but definitely not necessary. Not a big deal. And we're not monetized, obviously, because you gotta have like 1,000 something before you can get monetized on here or something. And I doubt we ever get monetized because we say what we want when we want, and we talk about what we want when we want, and everything and anything under the sun. Okay. All right. I wish every single one of you health, wealth, success, and happiness. Even you haters out there hate watching. I wish you the best. And I wish blessings and protection on all of your homes. Okay? Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. And stay healthy. Drink your water. And take your vitamins, whatever. Yeah. Okay? Love you guys. Mwah. Bitches. Bye-bye.